The sun is shining, I knew it would. The world's a playground, I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm on the big stage. I got my crew. I'll get you moving. It's what I do. The party's started. It's going down. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Shure Life. My name is Felicia, the Marketing Executive for Concept Associates. First and foremost, I would like to introduce today's speaker. Our first speaker is Mr. Julian Noor, our Technical Engineer from Concept, and our next speaker is Shure Asia, Mr. Nikki, a Senior Specialist in Market Development. Hi, Julian and Nikki.
Hello, Felicia. Hello, Nikki. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you. And Julian will be refreshing on the SLX-D digital wireless system, right?
Yeah, correct.
From the lecture halls to houses of worship to performance venues, the SLX-D delivers transparent 24-bit digital audio and rock-solid RF performance with easy setup and rechargeability options in a suite of versatile wireless system configurations. Featuring single half-rack and dual full-rack receiver options, handheld and body pack transmitters, and a wide selection of vocal lavalier, headset, and instrument microphone system configurations. It's compatible with Shure UHF wireless antenna distribution and remote antenna accessories. Whereas Nikki will be doing the introductory of ADX5D, Axion Digital Dual-Channel Portable Wireless Receiver. You make your living on a soundstage, in a sports arena, or wherever on location takes you. You depend on your wireless system to handle each and every situation with ease, compatible with all AD series and ADX series. Transmitters, the Asian Digital ADX5D Dual Channel Wireless Receiver delivers superior RF performance, spectral efficiency, and transparent audio quality in a portable slot-in design. The sound and performance that the touring industry has adopted as industry standard is now available to audio professionals in film and broadcast. Wireless Pinnacle, now portable. Do take note that we'll be giving out 2 15 ringgit Grab food vouchers to those who have signed up with us earlier, and also a 10% off for SLX-D and ADX5D for those who sign up today. The 10% off for SLX-D and ADX5D is only valid for 30 days from today onwards. All Q&A session will be answered towards the end of the webinar, so stay tuned. Without further ado, I would like to pass the floor to Julian. with refreshing on the SLX-D. Over to you, Julian.
Thank you very much, Felicia. I would like to say good afternoon to everyone. Again, my name is Julian. I am a technical engineer from Concept Associates. As Felicia mentioned earlier, today we have Nikki from Shure Southeast Asia. Together, we are presenting SLX-D digital wireless system and also Xian digital ADX5. For those who are not familiar with it, please stay tuned and we will walk through together in today's webinar. So, what is SLX-D? SLX-D is the digital wireless solution from Shure that combines rock-solid performance at a competitive price point. Some of you may already familiar with SLX series, which is the predecessor of SLX-D. So now it's actually an improvement from SLX to the digital system now. So for wireless microphone system, it is important to have clear signal and also to have a strong audio quality. So from the leader in digital wireless technology, SLX-D maintains stable signals across long working range with high efficiency for rock solid and reliable performance. So it also provides superior audio. SLX-D provides crystal clear digital audio quality with 118 decibels of dynamic range. Another key features is how easy it is to set up a SLX-D system. You can just switch on, sync up, and you're ready to go. It is designed to make managing system setups easy. Use RF scan and infrared sync and be ready to go on the best channels available. Or you can follow the guided frequency setup tool embedded in every SLX-D receiver for easiest setup for one to several systems at time. So here are what comprises in SLX-D system. We have a single receiver, dual receiver handheld body pack, lithium rechargeable battery, dual docking charger, and also single battery charger. And now I will walk through every single items above, starting with SLX-D4. So the SLX-D4 is a one channel receiver in a half rack space. It has a large menu screen with a simple rotary push knob for quick setup and adjustments. With metal chassis construction, SLX-D4 also features easy navigation in the light or dark with LCD menu and rotary push knob. As you can see, it's on the LED screen. It's actually OLED. You can actually see the display clearly even when you are at outdoor settings. SLX-D also includes two analog audio outputs, which is XLR and quarter-inch instrument output. You can also, it's selectable for the XLR. You can change either mic or line level. So moving on to the SLX-D4D, it is a two-channel receiver in one rack space. SLX-D4D includes the same features as the SLX-D4, but it has two independent channels of wireless audio, reduced time and cost for installations and setup of two channels. Shared set of antennas and cables for power and Ethernet automatically set up both channels at the same time with a group scan. So basically, as you can see at the back of the receiver, there's a Ethernet port. You can do frequency sweeping with it with a software, which is wireless workbench. Other benefits of SLX-D4D is quick installation. You can save time doing it, save costs on accessories such as antenna distribution system. And if used dual receiver, it can support up to 10 channels. It has 2 times than in compared to the single receiver. So we are now, this is the body pack transmitter, the SLX-D1. As you can see, it's the shape is not square anymore like SLX. It is ergonomic and comfortable to wear discreetly on the body or instrument strap. It includes a TA4M miniature 4-pin locking connector to connect a microphone or instrument cable. As you can see, it has a easy to read and lock out OLED menu infrared windows for quick frequency sync and firmware updates. It can be powered up by 2 AA batteries or optional Shure SB903, which I will talk about it in after this. The SLX-D1 body pack is available with the following microphone and instrument options. As you can see at the bottom, it is compatible with WL183, WL185, and also WL93 lavalier microphone. Together with Shure WA305 guitar cable. It is not in this slides, but you can use with it. And also MX153 headset, SM35 head-worn microphone, and also Beta 98HC instrument microphone. So if you have any question, please drop in the chat box. Yeah, thank you. Next are the SLX-D2 handheld transmitter. It is a metal construction that is durable yet ergonomic and comfortable to hold. Interchangeable microphone capsule. As you can see, most of Shure famous capsule are available to use with the SLX-D2. Infrared window for quick frequency sync and firmware updates, powered up by 2 AA batteries for optional Shure SB903 lithium rechargeable battery. Sorry. The battery can last up to 8 hours battery runtime with an alert for low battery. So means if the battery is going low, it will show, it has an indicator that shows on the OLED display itself. So what microphone capsules that's compatible with SLX-D2 is actually SM58, one of the most famous capsule, Beta 58, SM86, Beta 87, Beta 87C, and also KSM dual dynamic microphone capsule. So this is actually the optional rechargeable battery that you can use with our transmitter. It comes with Shure Smart Lithium technology, fast charge. 10 minutes of charging, you can go up to 1 hour of runtime. 1 hour of charging, you can go 50% battery charge. 3 hours of charging, the transmitter will go up to 100%. Accurately provides the remaining battery runtime in hours and minutes that it will show you on the display itself. Moving on to the charger. This is SBC10903 single battery charger. It has a LED indicator whether it's charging in progress or error. 5-watt power supply, standard USB-C cable is included together with the charger. So moving on, we have dual docking charger. User can just dock in their handheld or body pack, and you can just charge your items itself. No need to regards the power switch. If you plug in the transmitter, it will not transmit. Reduce the battery management. No need to manage battery. You can much more less headache. Capable of charging batteries or transmitters without additional parts or adapters. Docking station charge transmitter in a standby state after removing. RF and audio are automatically re-established. Similar with the single charger, it has a LED indicator whether it's charging or not. It can also link multiple chargers together with include linking plate and screws. So, okay, to summarize SLX-D, SLX-D is a system that's install friendly with a clean profile, red hardware included. It can manage multiple system group scans, firmware updates, and local third-party setup and control via Ethernet. SLX-D systems are fully networkable and compatible with industrial standard platform of Shure RF and network management tools that professionals rely upon for critical oversights and control of Shure networkable device. SLX-D systems are compatible with UHF band antenna combiner and remote antenna accessories. So I think that's about it for my presentation. Thank you, everyone. With this, I have concluded the presentation for my for SLX-D system. If you have any question, please type it in before we move to Nikki to present Axion Digital ADX5D. Let me check whether we have questions coming. Okay, it's coming in soon, or you can still ask. We will have a Q&A at the end of the webinar. I guess we will move on to Nikki with Axion Digital.
Sure. Thanks, Julian. Thanks for sharing about the SLX-D. I believe you guys are aware of the different ranges that we have in products, which is why we have our lower tier wireless, which is the SLX-D, ranging all the way up to the Q and U, and then obviously the Axion Digital. And obviously with new products, we are very, very happy to present this to you guys, despite of what's happening in the market right now. We just want to make sure that you guys are aware of the availability of products that can actually help you to enhance your business, to enhance your production, to enhance your creativity, and obviously how you want to capture those kind of creativity. So with that, I would like to introduce to you guys the Axion Digital ADX5. Sorry, just give me a minute. There we go. Axion Digital ADX5. So this is a new product from Axion Digital. We have launched this sometime this year, I think about less than a month or a month and a half back. But despite all the situation that's going on, we didn't really want to, bring this out heavily to you guys. So we're just letting you guys know that, hey, there's this new product out there. So if you are interested and want to find out more, please do let us know. Do let Concept Audio know. Do let us, me, Shure know, so that we can actually schedule a one-on-one training session if that's something you like for your company or for your team, or even a demo of how this can be actually used. But without further ado, I'm actually going to go into the details of the product. So above me, you can see is actually the unit itself live. But let's run through some, let's run through some slides first. Sound is our business, and obviously good sound is fine for some people, but at Shure, we are only interested in delivering sound experience that immerse and inspire you in terms of your creativity and what you're trying to produce. From our founding father, Sidney N. Shure, we know very well that absolute perfection cannot be attained, but we will never stop striving for it. So that's something that you can always trust in us at Shure. We started out as an engineering company, and we still are an innovative and engineering company that we will always innovate to make the best kind of products for our customers out there. So a little bit about the Axion Digital. It's a slot-in portable receiver. So it mounts at the sides of those kind of broadcast camera used in studios, or even in DSLRs. For nowadays, there's a lot of content creators running around, or people who are doing live broadcasts. Like for us, for example, if we are doing live broadcasts, we can actually use the ADX5. It also satisfies the need for professional filming, whether you are a journalist, whether you are a news reporter, and you're always on the go. You kind of have that kind of wired mic with you. Let's do away with that. Let's go wireless. And this ADX5 is obviously the right kind of product for you guys to actually use. So it's tiered at the Axion Digital series, which is one of our top tier series because of the capability and feature set that it has. the ADX5 is actually a dual channel receiver. So you can see there's actually 2 channels inside this one slot, which makes it very, very handy. So instead of just having 1 channel, you can actually have 2 channels sending into your camera or sending into your broadcast. We have different types of backplate options, whether it's a TA3, 25 pin or 15 pin, depending on what kind of camera you guys are using. Or if you're using a DSLR, we do have a shoe mount. We have a slot-in mount as well. And it can also be powered by battery instead of the camera, or you can power it by a DC output, which I'll show you guys in the live demo above later. So the Accent Digital, it was made for the broadcast scene, for film production, and obviously flow of work, to make sure that we can actually make content more portable. We know that video cameras can now save everything into an SD card and export everything out. So why not just have the audio sent straight into the SD card as well, or straight into the camera itself as well? And that's where the Accent Digital comes in. Sorry, that's where the ADX5 comes in. So you make sure that we deliver the premium wireless to users with portable needs. Here are a few target audience. If you belong to any one of these group, this ADX5 belongs to you guys. So if you're part of the electronic news gathering, whether you're doing news, weather, you're using the kind of camera with slot in or camera mount, where you have a camera operator that manages both video and audio, you can actually use that there. We have the EFP, which is the electronic film production. For film production, episodic TV production, cut and back mount kind of use, where you actually bring that around, or you're a recording artist and you're trying to film something to get the kind of environmental sound as well. You can also use the Accent Digital 5 for that. Sports and events, if you're doing a rugby, you're doing basketball, frisbee, football, FIFA, Olympics kind of coverage, and you're always on the go running around, ADX5 can also help you to enhance the kind of audio in coverage when you're actually moving about, or you're trying to capture something that's actually moving about. If you're on the back end of it, you're the production sound mixer, you're the broadcast tech directors, or you're any kind of sound tech, this will be your best friend when you are actually moving about. Why do I say that? Because I'm also a sound guy, and it's sure we're all dealing with sound. But when you're trying to deal with something that's moving and you're actually fixed, the main concern is always, please don't go out of range. Please don't go out of range. And this is actually solved with the Accent Digital 5's ADX5D, because now when you are moving with them, you don't actually go out of range. You can actually move from place to place, and everything is recorded into the camera, so you don't actually need to worry about the audio being, whether it's going to be out of range and being cut off. So a little bit of a breakdown into what this is. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. So in the corner here, you can actually see there's actually a Sholing. Just let me put a laser pointer for you. This is actually the Sholing remote. So this Sholing remote actually helps us to do some frequency coordination if you are running it with the Accent Digital management spectrum management series. Over here, you see 2 dual channels, easy to read OLED display, streamlined interface. So basically, yes and no, basically X and O. We have a quality meter for RF, and it's 5 segments, so you know what kind of RF you're getting. And obviously, it's metal construction, so that gives you a good durability of it as well. It is not very big. It's only 88 millimeters wide, 29 millimeters in height, and lengthwise is 108 millimeters, which helps you to slot in nicely into those cameras. So these are the different types of outputs and also mounts that we have. So we have the 3.5 audio output and USB port for firmware updates. So the 3.5 output works well if you're using DSLR with those kind of 3.5 audio inputs, or if you're doing any kind of exporting, or not exporting, firmware updates, or you want to upload some kind of program or already made frequencies into it through your wireless workbench, you can actually use the USB port for that. We also have a L-type battery sled option, which is the middle one here. So that makes the ADX5D completely portable because you can run it with battery. So you can only run it with L-sled battery. So you don't need to use two batteries to power the entire device. You can also use one battery to power both devices. And obviously, to lengthen that duration of how long the device can run, you can have two batteries. We also have the cold shoe mount optional. So this cold shoe mount basically slots into the DSLR kind of users. For the different back plates, we have the TA3. All the back plates are sold separately. The reason for that is because when you guys get the ADX5D, your application or the purpose of use of this product may vary and may be different for every other person, which is why we do not want to prefix you with a certain backplate and then you have to get rid of this and get something else. So that's why we give you the option to actually choose which backplate that's best catered for you. So the TA3 comes with two outputs for both channels and also a power, which you can actually power via the DC output. If you are using a DB25 for those slot-in cameras, everything signal and power comes through here. Or if you're using the DB15 backplate, signal and power comes through here as well. So in terms of product use, here are the various versions of it, like I mentioned. So with cold shoe mount on a DSLR, this is how it looks like running on batteries. If you want to do a slot in for professional broadcast camera, you can actually slot it in the camera like that. Or if you're running and gunning and just filming on the go, you have a mini battery pack powering your mini mixer. You can actually use the TA3 backplate via a DC power to power this up, or you can also use this as a battery output so that you do not drain your battery from your mixer. So the Accent Digital series is a state-of-the-art, high-quality premium audio wireless system. We have covered range from body packs to handhelds to micro body packs for the theater use. We also have the 83, which is a plug-on transmitter for anybody who's doing kind of interviews and stuff like that. And now this whole system is made portable by replacing the rack receiver with a portable receiver. So you can pair any of these Accent Digital transmitters with the Accent Digital 5 portable transmitter. So it gives you maximum signal stability. It gives you good transparent digital audio. It's unmatched convenience and confidence of Shure's network ecosystem, and obviously our softwares as well, like Wireless Workbench. And our system is very easily scalable and flexible for solutions. So if you have one receiver and a plug-on transmitter, you can also bring that into the theater or into the stadium and use that, or pair the transmitter with the stadium's receiver and then transfer that from there. So if you do not already know, the Accent Digital does have a ShowLink enabled transmitter. So the ShowLink, what it does, it basically automatically does the interference detection and avoidance for you, leaving you a worry-free connection and stability of audio. So this feature is also now available on the ADX5. So you can, while you're running around, frequency is always changing. Within that venue, you know, your AXT600 Spectrum Manager will just help you to neutralize any kind of RF interference. You don't have to do it manually anymore. This is all done automatically with the ShowLink feature. Here are some basic specs of the ADX5D. I will not run through this, but what I'll do is I will transfer now to the hands-on, which I'll actually show you the product live. So what you're seeing now is actually the Accent Digital 5. Just give me a minute to adjust the camera. You can see here that there is 2 channels. I probably want to zoom in a little bit for you guys to see. There we go. So we can see here there's actually 2 different channels, and obviously the antennas for A and B for diversity. Right here we have the show-link. So you can see it says show-link. So this is actually the show-link antenna for your frequency diversity. Sorry, for your frequency avoidance. Does this view better? This view is better. As well as we can actually adjust each different channels separately. So we can go in, we can sync our receiver to what we want to sync. Advanced options, we can actually do interference management, whether we want it to be detection mode on, or do we want it to be manual. Auto means it will actually change frequency if you have show-link. Manual means it will only detect the interference and it will actually prompt you about it. So unregistered transmitter means if you have a transmitter, for example, I have an 83 here with me. Sorry, it's a little bit huge, but the 83 is a transmitter. If I pair this with my 85, it will actually allow me to pair in channel 1. However, if I have another transmitter and I come in and I try and pair with my channel 1, if this transmitter, unregistered transmitter, is actually set to disallow, it will not allow another transmitter to pair with this receiver unless you authorize it to. So that actually helps you to prevent any unwanted pairing or any unwanted change of transmitters as well. So we also have the talk switch. So some of you might know the handheld does have a talk switch button that you can actually press. Let me show you. So the handheld does actually have a talk switch button which you can actually get. So when you press that talk switch button, it changes the frequency from channel 1 to channel 2. For example, if I'm using just these 2 channels, so channel 1 is my main out, and then when I press my talk switch, the audio will now come up from channel 2, and I will say, hey guys, I need to use the washroom, go the ad break or something like that. And then I unpress, and then I say, all right guys, we are throwing to the advertisement now. So that allows us to actually be very capable of talking back to the cameraman or talking back to the production team as well. So that can also be one of the functions that you can actually use that. FD stands for frequency diversity. So you can actually use that to have two different frequencies running the same audio, and then it will just change between 2 channels. So that's a backup redundant of the show link. Interference management. So talk switch, you can see where do you want it to come out from. So I can actually set it to backplate, means I can actually change it out from audio. When I press, it goes out channel 2, or if I press, it comes out the 3.5, which can go into maybe my headset and stuff like that. The cameraman's headset, I mean. So there's IR presets as well. So we can actually set BP pad. So what that does is basically, for example, if I do have a body pack and a handheld, the gain for the body pack is always much higher than the handheld, because when you're using a lav microphone, it's a bit more gain needed. So when you actually have this BP pad on, what it does is when you change, let's say I turn off my handheld and I turn on my well, this is not the body pack, but if I turn on my body pack, what it does, it will recognize that a body pack is now taking over, because I've actually set it under the same channel. So you can see here transmitter details. I can actually have 3 different transmitters pairing to the same channel, using it one after the other. And that BP pad will allow me to automatically adjust the gain inside, so that the guy doing the audio do not actually need to, oh, I need to boost the gain. Oh, no, I need to cut the gain. No, I don't have to do that anymore. Once I have this set, it's good to go. So battery is basically telling you what's the battery status. You can actually lock the front screen if you want, lock the menu, lock the power, or can lock everything. I don't want to dive too deep into this because some of you guys might not want to know all of this now. You can obviously know all of this later if you guys are keen to have that one-on-one session. So you can see here right now, I already have one transmitter paired. I can actually pair a second transmitter to channel 1. So you can see at the top corner, this is actually channel 1. I can also do a spectrum scan. So what it does is it will just scan the spectrum to let me know like which are good channels I can use if I'm not running it via the Spectrum Manager. I'm just running it as a standalone device, running around venues to venues. So this is now in channel 2. You can see that the frequency is actually here. I can actually pair this with the IR sync. So I can just sync it and it'll pair. So let me turn that on. Oh, I didn't put the battery in. Wow. So turning that on. So all I need to do right now is pair my IR with this current device. So let's go to sync. And I will do that. And success. I have now successfully paired with the device. So if I plug on any microphone here with my 83, I can actually connect to this. So I'm just going to turn off that. So flipping on the back side of it, as you can see here, this is the USB as well as headphone out. So I'm just going to tighten this so it doesn't move so much. So the USB audio actually sends out the 3.5 audio for any shoe mount. And the USB-C option actually allows me to do any firmware updates. Moving down, I can also use the, as you can see right now, it's actually powered on. I'm actually using the TA3 backplate right now. So I have 2 outputs and as well as the power. So I'm going to remove the power. And now the device is off. What I'm going to do is actually going to put on the whole shoe mount. Sorry, the L-slab battery. And it sits nicely with a backplate. So you do need to have a backplate on. Preferably the TA3 one, because this is how you actually get your audio out. If I'm running a DSLR, I can actually use the 3.5 out instead. So just by slotting a L-slab battery, I can power my device. Sorry, because I didn't screw it in, so it's if I didn't screw it in and I move it, obviously it disconnects. Sorry for the blur camera view. So you can see it's actually powering on both channels as well. So I can actually run the device with just one battery. The second battery can actually extend the battery life of this. So how do I make this even more portable? If you guys would just give me a minute, I need to show you how I set this up. So what I'm actually doing right now is I'm actually taking the cold shoe mount, putting it on the ADX5D. And taking the ADX5D and putting it on the DSLR that I was using just now. And there you have it. I have my own portable camera with a wireless receiver, which I can take the 3.5 out and plug it in to the audio port here. And I can have audio and video sending at the same time while I'm broadcasting either via the HDMI cable that's currently sending to the computer or to anywhere else, or I can actually have an SD card in the camera and I can actually record both audio and video live. So now I can either be an interviewer, an interviewer, hi, can I interview you and stuff like that. And I can actually use the 83. I can have a handheld paired to it. I can actually talk to my camera like that. I can also use the body pack with the lavalier microphone or a headset microphone, and then I can talk to my camera like that. So I am fully portable right now. This is a little bit heavy with everything stacked on. All right. With that, I'll just show you one last thing. So this is actually the different variations of backplate that we have. So we have the 25 pin one here, and obviously the 15 pin one here. So really depending on what kind of camera you guys are using, the 83 has made production and has made the creativity and the possibilities of what you guys want to do now achievable with high-end quality audio. So with that, I will throw it back to Julian, and we will take some questions. I think you're muted, Julian.
Sorry. Thank you very much, Nikki. That was very profound presentation. And now we will check whether we have questions.
Okay. Thank you to both Julian and Nikki for the awesome presentation. Please be reminded that we'll be giving out 215 ringgit of Grab food vouchers to those who have signed up with us earlier, and also a 10% off for SLX-D and also a ADX5D for those who sign up today. The 10% off for the SLX-D and ADX5D is only valid for 30 days from today onwards. And later, our team will put up a QR code or click to the link pin in the Facebook and YouTube for the call to action form. For those who are interested in the product, please fill up the form so that we can arrange our representative to schedule a one-to-one sessions with you and further go through the product with you again. So now it's the Q&A session. Any questions from the floor? Let's check. Any questions?
So sad. Can left, can leaving.
All right. Yes, there's one question that I would like to ask. How many channels the SLX-D can cater?
I believe that question is targeted to Julian. Julian?
Yes,
Okay,
Julian?
sure. To answer that question, actually, our SLX-D can cater up to 32 channels at 44 megahertz, which is the typical channel count. Actually, depends on the region as well, but yeah, it can cater up to 32 channels.
Okay, thank you, Julian. And any more questions? Let me check. I think that's it. No more questions.
Maybe everyone is still at lunch. It's okay. But if anyone have still very interested to get to know maybe in depth about SLX-D or ADX5D, please keep in touch with us. Send us an email or just text us. We will be very happy to help you out.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for all the questions answered by Julian, and we have come to an end of the event now. So once again, please remember that we'll be giving out two 15 ringgit Grab food vouchers to those who have signed up with us earlier, and also a 10% off for SLXD and ADS5D for those who sign up today. The 10% off for the XLXD and ADX5D is only valid for 30 days from today onwards. And please remember to scan the QR code or click to the link pinned in Facebook and YouTube for the call to action form. For those who are interested in the product, please fill out the form so that we can arrange our sales representative to schedule a one-to-one sessions with you and further go through the product with you. Once again, thank you, Julian and Nikki.
Thank you very much, guys. Is there anything else we should add? Oh, for the ADX5D, we would like to tell all of you that demo set is available for loan. Please hit us up. Don't be shy. Send us an email, and we will be happy to help you out with that. Thank you very much, guys. Anything else from you, Nikki?
I think you guys covered mostly everything that I needed to say. Yes, so I think Felicia will probably flash our contacts and emails for you guys to just take down. Please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions, any kind of designs, any kind of inquiry, or you're just wondering whether this is the right product for you, or if there's any alternative. Please feel free to speak to us. We cover all range of products, depending whether it's broadcast, whether it's studio, whether it's filmmaking, or whether it's music video making and stuff like that. We have a solution that can actually cater to that. So yeah, please take down our contacts and just hit us up whenever you are free.